Hi, it's Josh and Kerrang magazine, i.e. Max, over there, and this is the Kerrang podcast.
Hello everybody, welcome to another very special Kerrang podcast. Today I'm joined by two of my favourite gentlemen in the world. This is Josh and Max from You Me at 6. Welcome.
Thank you, you're such a charmer, Katie.
What were you reading there?
I was just reading the 20th edition of Nevermind, the Kerrang version, as you can see. Rather spectacular, I must say.
There you go, checking through to see what contributions You Me at 6 have made to Kerrang this week. Now, in just 2 weeks' time, something quite special is happening in the You Me at 6 camp.
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah.
Is it?
No.
No.
Oh no, that's D-Day for you. You're out in 2 weeks, aren't you?
Laters, Max.
I knew there was something going on.
Sinners Never Sleep.
Yeah.
New album arrival. I mean, obviously you've been talking about it a lot over the last few months, but if you could sum it up in one word.
Amazing.
My one word is going to be honest.
Nice.
I'm going to change mine to growth.
Or girth.
No, not girth. We're not talking about your
Okay,
penis.
so honest, amazing growth. This is a progression for You Me at 6.
Yeah.
Spoken to you both, you said this is your most honest album yet. This is you laying yourself bare as well lyrically.
Yeah, definitely. No. So, yeah, definitely. Like, it was just kind of a very, very therapeutic experience. It makes it sound like I was getting high or stuff, but I wasn't. It was just kind of one of those things where I had so much bottled up stuff that I just needed to either say to the guys directly or indirectly through the songs, and or just kind of feel that I could, get stuff off my chest, which has always been the case in You Me at 6, which is up till now. It's always been about going to house parties and being young, and I'm kind of not as young as I was, and it's weird, like a song When We Were Younger, we've got the song called When We Were Younger on the record, and that's definitely like the most personal. I've never spoken about my family before and like struggles I have with them and certain members of my family. It's just kind of interesting because that song just sums up everything that You Me at 6 has done over the last few years, in the sense that you kind of spend your youth growing up thinking that everything's going to figure itself out for when you're older, and then you get older and you're like, hang on, I've still got to kind of figure my shit out on a daily basis. And it's just interesting, like, kind of coming to terms with it. And yeah, it's definitely an honest CD, and I think it's the best way to be. I think there's enough of the shit on the airwaves, on the radio. They don't need any more kind of crap songs, so we thought we'd write some honest ones instead. So
How was it for you, sort of hearing about what Josh has been through and sort of his opinions on you guys and what he wanted to say to you, but hearing it kind of through song?
For me, it was kind of like, I was quite happy, like, we've all got to have our own way of expressing ourselves, and I think that's probably one of the reasons why we still play music to this day, is because we all love it as much, but it's a good way of expressing yourself in personal ways. I know I do that with a lot of guitar playing for myself, So for you to be able to be open about what you're saying lyrically and to be like, look, this is a lot of shit, here you go, have it, there's on a plate. I don't have to bottle up anymore. That's like, it's us being honest with each other. As I said, it's the most honest CD we've done. Like, with the deluxe edition, we've got the documentary as well. And I was telling you before when we did our phone, I was like, you should really watch the documentary before listening to the CD, because it really does shape up what the CD's all about and what we've been through. It's not been the easiest of rides. There have been ups and downs in our career, and just to be able to sit here now and go, you know what, we don't need to hide what we've done for the last 5 years. We've put a lot of hard work and soul into this, and it's us letting out what we need to do,
I think in particular, though, I think the song that everyone's kind of, from what I've read online, like, because we've spoken about Bite My Tongue being the song which is about our relationship internally, it was kind of like, with that song in particular, it wasn't just me kind of digging at the other four dudes. It was kind of, as I've already said to them, in private, that it was more about how I'm sure we all feel about each other at times. Like, kind of some of us have changed in good ways, some of us have changed in bad ways, and you rub me up this way and all that kind of stuff. Not like that, but like, it's just one of those things where how can I be serious?
I feel a bit like Maury here.
Yeah, it's proper Maury.
I feel a little bit like I'm between the two of you, reuniting two people. And are you happy with what you could say to each other?
When he's rubbing me up like that, I can't deny
Max, grow up. This is a more mature album.
But no, I think what's cool though is, like, although obviously we're talking a lot about like how it's mature and this, that, and the other, like, I still think it's got all the elements to You Meet at Six that people have enjoyed in the past on our previous work. So I think there's no reason why people would absolutely hate Sinners Never Sleep if they like Hold Me Down, you know. If anything, they're going to love it even more, because I think along with the DVD, what that provides is like an insight to us as people as well. Like for something like Chris, who no one ever hears speak, ever. It's like...
Are people going to be surprised when they hear his accent? Is it actually...
he doesn't sound like Chewbacca from Star Wars, thank God. Like, he doesn't...
But I think it's awesome, like, because a lot of the time it's just like me or maybe one other person talking, and it's nice for everyone to like to see the You Meet at Six journey up till now from 5 different people's perspective. And I think that's a really cool thing to have, to look back on. And I think all the parents have said that, you know, they cried when watching it, if whether it would be like a thing of pride or whether it's just a thing of knowing like all this stuff has gone on, because sometimes, you know, boys don't even talk about their feelings, do they? So we haven't even told our parents. So
that's a revelation for them. Of course, you've got the premiere, the special film premiere next Thursday, 29th, I believe, of September.
Coming, right?
I am coming along. Special London screening. We've got some Kerrang competition winners coming down as well. And there's some surprises, I'm sure, as well. What do you think the fans are going to think about it? As you said, it's really kind of shocking new side of You Meet at Six being shown. But is also, I mean, are they going to laugh? Are there tears?
There's definitely like a mixture of like it's a sad but funny but yet enjoyable experience to watch the film, to realise that it hasn't been the easiest of roads, and that's, you can see all our characteristics really come out, you know, like, you know what I'm like, I'm really like a bubbly person. I'm always trying to keep high spirits and keep the vibe up in the team, but then there's other people who've kind of laid it down, like, who are more like the laid back approach, and they're very humble about a lot of stuff, you know. So
embarrassing moments?
Yeah, I think so, but I think the main thing when we did this documentary with Tim Mattia, we didn't, and this isn't like me shit talking on other bands, but we didn't just want to produce another DVD where the band goes on tour and it's all about partying and getting with girls and playing big shows and that kind of stuff. Like, that's not what we wanted to do at all. We wanted it to be more like a, hey, so this is what you see now. This is everything that you don't see go on. And you know, I think it's more of an interesting DVD to watch than us just kind of being drunk on a tour bus, you know. And that's great for certain things, but I think for us it was all part of what we were trying to do with Sinners Never Sleep. It's like a whole new chapter, so we thought we might as well just, you know, get all the skeletons out and give them a brush down, and then they can go away again. So I
was going to say, as a final question, I think you've both said to me about this album, and especially the documentary, this is a kind of marker now. This is everything that's happened so far. This is a new beginning, in which case what is on the horizon? What is next up for You Meet at Six?
I don't know. It's surprising. We've been really lucky to be where we are now today, you know, and to really pay back for everybody who's backed You Meet at Six. You know, let's take it to the next level and really produce something special and take it live-wise to another level, CD-wise to another level, and hopefully open up some new people's opinions on our band who've never really liked us before to listen to this scene and be like, you know what, they're actually not just a bunch of Surrey twats, you know, who are 21 having a good time. They actually have paid their dues, and you know what, enjoying it still to 5 years, 6 years down the line. So hopefully we'll change some people's opinions.
Great way to end, though, I think.
Yeah.
You Meet at Six, not a bunch of Surrey twats.
Yeah, perfect. I guess, like, in terms of what do we hope to achieve next, like, we've never tried to second guess what's going to happen, because you can have somebody tell you all these amazing plans that are meant to go that way and you don't know how it's going to go. But I think the one thing we've always said, like, once we hit Brixton, we're like, that was our thing. We wanted to play Brixton Academy. Now we've done that, and we wanted to set ourselves new goals. So, like, our new goal on this one is hopefully, if not on this cycle, at some point in our career, to headline Wembley Arena. So that's like, we've got to work to get there, and I don't think it's completely out of the distance. Like, it's pretty...
You've played there.
You've played there a few times, so like, it's pretty...
You know the stuff. Just, you know,
yeah,
slip them
like,
a tenner.
hey, do you mind if we just rock up and play a show? Is that all right? But no, but there's stuff we still want to achieve, and as long as it's that hunger for it, we still want to be in a band, and I think that's really important. I think the problem is with this is that because we've never really spoken about like our feelings internally and stuff, all of this, everything we're talking about now sounds like scary and like, oh wow, they're going to break up. Like, we were never going to break up, but it got close, and that's just, I think that's, if anything, just made us way stronger, so it's not going to happen again. So
can you two hug it out just for the cameras a little? Come on.
No, we'll touch.
Come on.
We're not going to hug on camera.
Ew, how disgusting. Come on.
Give him a little slow stroke later.
Here, double. There we go. They love each other, really. The future is secure. Thank you very much, Josh and Max. Oh, that's the buzzer. You can't stop talking. No more talking.
No more from the bunch of sorry twats.
See you soon. Bye.